It's July and we only have about 1 month before bow hunting season starts, and hopefully I'll be ready. But rifle season starts a month later, so either way I gotta be ready. So it is scouting season. I decided to backpack out into the backcountry, so this way I can just hike out and spend the night and then just really truly see what I see and not have to hike back and forth, and it's just one night. So I am not going to tell you where I am, obviously, because hopefully I see some really nice things. Let's just say that I am at about 9,000, 9,200 feet, and it's a beautiful place. Lots of signs already, lots of promising features in this land. There's some water, there's food, there's shelter. So I stopped a lot. It was super steep. It was like steep like this with a heavy backpack. It has everything that I need for today and tomorrow. So it was a hard hike and I almost missed the area. So this already has been pretty interesting. But I'm here early, which is good, so I can just kind of settle in and look around. The plan is to also set up my 2 trail cams if I see enough signs, and then I will actually come back again. Today is Tuesday. I'll be here until tomorrow, Wednesday, and then I'll come back Friday through Sunday, and I will tent camp in the area and then just hike back out here, check my cameras, and decide to leave them or move them or take them with me, and then that will also determine if we're going to come back and hunt in this area. So right now I'm just going to kind of look around quietly, glass the area, and just kind of stay quiet and just wait for the evening to come. Hopefully it's not gonna rain. This is an interesting backpacking trip. I don't even have a tent. I had one. It's a nice little 2-person tent and I couldn't find it, but I couldn't even set it up here. It's all rocks, so all I have is my sleeping bag. I also have a pad which is really nice, kind of thick, and rolls up about this big, and I was just like, I don't know where to put it, so let's just leave it at home. So I'm just going to sleep really uncomfortably, but it's okay, it will be worth it. In the evening, I glassed for a long time, up until I couldn't see anymore. I was basically looking at the lake, the meadow and beyond, and didn't see anything. So I was hoping the camera I have set up would catch any deer that might come down and drink from the lake. And this morning there was one video on it. There was really nothing on it. I actually slept so uncomfortable. I thought it would be cold because we're at 9,300 feet and it wasn't even that hot during the day, but I actually wasn't cold. But oh my God, tossed and turned, and I probably slept maybe 1 hour. I was up all night long. I'm actually feeling okay, but the interesting part was I think I saw a wolf this morning. I woke up at 5:30, sun comes up at 6, started glassing, and it looked like a wolf. I mean, it didn't look like a coyote. I'm really not that good at telling the difference. They're very similar, but with my binoculars, I could see it really well, and it was like fluffy, like a husky, and white and gray and very pretty, and coyotes don't really look like that. But I couldn't actually take a picture. My phone wouldn't zoom in that far. But that was kind of interesting. So I just kept waiting and waiting. Nothing happened. So I waited until the morning rush hour was over. And then I walked around the lake. There's a little trail that goes, I don't know if it's man-made or animal-made, but I saw some human footprints. I actually saw a campsite yesterday at the other side of the lake, just a little fire ring with some trash in it, of course. And I saw a lot of footprints and some deer prints, so that wasn't very encouraging. That was this morning. So then, a little bit later on, I went out to the meadow and basically went out to the edge and just hiked around up, like way behind me where everything just goes up. And I saw a lot of deer prints, so that was a lot better. And came across this little stream. I don't even think it connects to the lake, but basically that tells me that the deer don't have to come down to the lake to drink. There's plenty of water back there. And unfortunately, it is very hard to find any prints because most of the ground is covered with pine needles and these little teeny tiny pine cones. So you don't really see any footprints unless it's a well-established deer trail, and I haven't seen those. I saw some footprints, but nothing that would tell me anything, and you can't even tell if it's old or new. And then, of course, in the meadow, it's all grass, and you definitely can't tell anything. This is one of the reasons I like to have my dog with me, so that I could kind of see what she's doing, and any of her footprints didn't even leave a mark. I mean, I know she's not near the weight of a deer, but still, it kind of gives me a little bit of an idea. So there were some areas that were very sandy. The problem with that is that the sand is really deep. So any footprint you see, you're not gonna necessarily see like any pattern or anything like that. You know, you step in it and it just goes in, and you cannot even tell what kind of animal it is. I did see one area where I think they cross the little stream. They probably drink right there. Otherwise, it was very hard to tell. So I just put up my second trail cam right there. I marked it on my map, and when I come back this weekend, I'll see what happens. I don't know. I was hoping to see something, but that doesn't necessarily work out like that. But if I see something on my cameras, I would be really happy. So this weekend, I will know more. I will know whether to leave the cameras and come back here or take them with me. But I think we'll be back in 2 weeks. Anyways, not necessarily right to this area, but to this surrounding area, because it's definitely a good place and it's pretty high in elevation. So we just need to go look for the deer. So I already packed up and I'm just going to hike around and then make my way back to my truck. And that is basically it. So thank you so much for watching. You have any ideas or comments, concerns, questions, let me know. I'll see you next time.